The Whiskey Brothers podcast is intended for an adult listening audience. If you find yourself easily offended, I guarantee this will do it.
They don't want no problem. Nah.
From Houston, Texas, the Whiskey Brothers podcast starts now.
Welcome to the Whiskey Brothers podcast. We are the Whiskey Brothers. Did the same thing. You just turned it on. Now you're just watching it.
Oh, me?
Yeah, that's we're not. This one's not actually live. We're just. That's why we turned the camera off for the second one, so we can. Yeah, that's that
Come
voice.
on, guys, let's open this can.
There it is. Yeah. We're joined by Juan Villareal, is sitting in Sam Damaris' seat, who is absent for the week, but he's going to be back. We didn't promote this on Tuesday like we should have because we're horrible at it. But tomorrow night, Saturday, November 7th, you can come see all of us at Rudyard's in Montrose, which is one, a cool venue to play. Two, probably the only. It's one of the rare chances you're going to see all four Whiskey Brothers in the same place at the same time.
Yeah,
cool.
yeah, that'll be cool.
So I think the first one's sold out, maybe, but the later show,
2 shows. That's right.
Yeah, and the late one's still got a
7 and 9, I believe.
Who knows? We'll be there. Look it up, Rudyard's. English pub, something like
British.
that. British pub. There it is.
What the fuck is the difference?
It's the same thing. You get two. Now we're Americans and also United Staters.
Ain't
no?
the same flag, just different stripes?
It's
No,
the
England has its own flag, and Great Britain has its flag. England is part of Great Britain, of the United Kingdom. Sorry.
Did you hear what I?
Wait, hang on. England does not have a different flag than
Yes, it
Great
does.
Britain.
Yes, it does. There's an English flag.
Right.
It's white with red stripe. The UK flag is a combination of all four of the flags of the ports of the United Kingdom.
Which is England, Scotland, Northern Ireland, and Ireland?
No. England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern
Wales.
Ireland.
Forget about those fucking Wales people.
Yeah.
They're sneaky,
And that's
though.
a combination.
When I watch the Great British Bake Off, they're my absolute least favorite. They sound that they sound like they got dish towels in their mouths. They're awful people. The Welsh.
Yeah, but that's what the UK flag. It's a combination of the four flags.
What? Okay, but Great Britain is not.
England has its own.
So
flag.
wait, is Great Britain the UK or is Great Britain
basically,
England?
Basically,
Not. But you're saying basically. What is
Great Britain and the UK are
synonymous?
Yeah, synonymous.
But Great Britain and England are not. You don't fucking know.
It's
You don't know.
England
you
is
don't know.
its
Just
own
say you
place.
don't know because I don't know. And I've been to almost all of them.
That's not that. It's not that I don't know. It's just that it's not as synonymous as the two.
Okay. Is it like Mexico is part of Latin America, but Latin America is not like? Is it?
I thought Great Britain and the UK was like Russia, Soviet Union.
That may
Like we used to be called that shit, but we ain't called that no more.
Yeah, Russia was
No.
part of the Soviet Union. There were 19 countries, nation states, a part of the Soviet Union. Russia was one of them, the largest, of course.
Okay, but the UK, Great
Georgia,
Britain.
Georgia and
Yugoslavia?
Lithuania.
No.
Yugoslavia was its own thing. Lithuania, Georgia, Croatia, not Croatia.
come on,
God, there's 19. Fuck, I can't remember them all.
Crimea.
Crimea.
Ha look,
Crimea
I'll bring
River.
it in.
Oh my!
Crimea River.
If this was Family Feud, my ass would be
Ukraine.
on the
You
board.
got it. You got
Yeah,
it.
Ukraine.
I don't know.
I missed that day in school. I don't know none of that shit.
Yeah, I don't know. Bro, as soon as we went over there, I was like, I don't give a fuck. I don't want to.
How many countries in Central America can you name? One.
Jesus.
Central
See,
America?
Oklahoma.
Right?
Yeah, that's Central America. Yeah, he's right.
Shit,
He's not
Kansas.
Kansas.
Kansas, yeah. Nebraska.
El Dakota.
Dakotas.
El
I don't know.
Dakota.
Oh, that's more
Dakotas.
north. No, that's more north.
I'll throw St. Louis in there. Sure. Just in case.
Yeah.
But wait, it's still central if you're going left to right.
Okay.
Yeah.
No,
Why?
fair
Yeah.
enough,
Why is it got to be a circle?
What you talking about? What you talking about?
I'm just saying, if you're moving left, it's in the center of
Anyway, we'll be there on Saturday night
the
at
latitudinals.
the Great Britain
vertical.
pub.
Great
Rudyard's.
Rudyard's Irish.
Irish
Definitely
pub.
not Irish. That's all I'm selling. I'm just
Sure.
peddling that. That's all we got. We got a show, and I'm happy to have a show with you guys. I
You're
miss
going to have
y'all.
a show coming up, don't you, Wani?
Yeah, at the Scout Bar. November the 5th.
Be honest, you hate Wani.
Nah, man, people. That's
You
that's,
fine
that,
with Wani?
That's who's Wani?
He called you Wani. That's why I was like, are you
Yeah.
okay with that?
Yeah, people call me.
Look, Trele.
You like wise to your...
Bro, they call me all sorts of shit. Wani,
Okay.
but I know Rob.
That's bro, you think adding an extra vowel to the end of a Mexican name is going to trip a fucking breaker?
Just don't call you John, huh?
No, they call me John. Too.
Oh, wow. I don't give a fuck.
Johnny Boy. My grandma called me Johnny Boy. And where the fuck that come
Where
from?
this come from?
Johnny Boy, okay? I'm Johnny Boy now. Like, what the fuck?
Did y'all? I thought y'all were on a podcast together. Did y'all not know each other before this?
Nah, I met, I'm just going to say it. I met you at Joke Joint when I was featured for Rick, and we was laughing about Rick.
Gutierrez?
Yeah. It was,
Oh, who did he punch in the neck that fucking week?
Oh my god!
I had to be clean in the whole thing, and I did fine. But we were
better fucking not cuss, young buck.
and all that. We were laughing. We was just saying like, this guy has the worst breath in comedy.
Yeah.
This shit smells terrible.
Yep.
I love Ricky.
It's like a
He got-
plague in that nigga's mouth. Still got mouth plague. It was fucking bad. But anyway,
No, it was. I
yeah.
know him. I know. I
that was
tell
the
people.
first thing we said to each other.
Yeah.
You know what though? That's the good thing about COVID is that everybody has had these masks on for
Yep.
so long
Yeah.
now. I
Had
feel
to
like
do
they know what's up with themselves.
Yeah,
like
you
if
get
you
to know
if you
you.
had some bad breath before this shit, you might not anymore.
Like, I gotta take
Like-
care of that dead tooth.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, no, we met, but I grew up watching you on everything, like on Comic View and
There was so many shows back then. It
Yeah.
was so cool. They were just looking for people. And,
Yeah.
You know, they would even pick comics that just only had 5 minutes.
Yeah,
They-
yeah,
They
yeah. I've
wanted
heard these
diversity,
stories.
whatever. They would just throw them in there. And
yeah.
it was fun, man. It was
Well,
fun
you didn't
though.
have just 5 because you did SEDS. You did the starting lineup.
No, I gave BET 2 hours and 20 minutes of material.
Whoa.
Yeah, I did it 11 times, and they told me that.
And they only gave you $500. I heard the pay was terrible.
it was
No, but-
150,
$150, yeah.
and you had to get yourself there. You had
You had to fly out, yeah.
or drive. We used to drive out there. It was nothing. 26-hour drive. Like, let's go. It was nothing to us. We take our golf clubs. We had little. I was single back then. I had little honeys. We would chill at the apartment for a couple hours, whatever, or drive straight. So it was fun. It was, it was
Yeah.
LA, man, and all the stars. You were there with Cedric and DL and JB Smooth and,
All those
and
guys,
Pierre
yeah.
and stuff. And then I'd go to the Comedy Store. You know what I mean? Then I'd go to the Improv and the Laugh Factory, and it was
Yeah,
really cool, man.
it was fun.
It was fun. The 90s was
2
fun.
hours, though.
What do you
for
mean?
like-
I gave
no,
them
you gave them 2 hours.
I gave them 2 hours and 20 minutes.
For
and
like
then I did.
$900.
Yeah.
God
you know what?
damn.
When Viacom bought them out, and
yeah.
because the last 2 years, that's when South Park.
You mean
Mexican,
those shoes that fuck Nick Cannon? No.
Yeah, them motherfuckers. They called me and say, "Juan, is it cool? Go ahead, bro. It's cool." But what do you call it? Yeah, I wore a South Park Mexican. He was, rapper from Houston.
Right.
Yeah.
So I wore his shirt. And I said, Look,
Child rapist.
They show a lot of stuff, whatever, and I charged him $5,000. So he gave me $5,000. So that paid for the shit. That was a sponsor. That was cool.
South Park Mexican sponsored your BET appearance?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. he
What?
said- Well, I charged him
You get
$5,000
out
to wear his shirt. And then the next year, I asked him for 10, and he said, okay. And that's when he caught the case. And then
So he was just sizing up those. He was just putting those law fees in the fucking bank.
No, man. So what happened was I came second in the Bay Area Black Comedy Competition. So Cedric wanted me to do his DVD, and so did Jamie Foxx. So when that aired, it was badass, but all my interviews were about him.
SPM.
Do you think he did it? Do you like I was so sick of it, bro.
Wow,
Like, I was like,
man.
they took away all my, my.
But you got $15,000.
Yeah, I got $15,000, but dude, I still get messages like, I can't believe you support him because they show the videos and stuff. I said I haven't spoken to him. I haven't.
That was
So you
20
think-
fucking years ago.
Yeah, like you think he did it? I'm
Holy
like,
shit.
it doesn't matter what I think
Well, can I
because he's
ask you this,
convicted.
Juan?
So why even think? Why even?
Right. The
hypothetically-
decision's been made.
Yes.
Well, Wani, since you have experience
You fucking asshole.
with these guys,
Go ahead, nigga. You call me whatever you want.
when you have experience with these, these people of those accusations, do you think pedophiles listen to Kid Bop or
What?
Y'all know what Kid Bop is?
I don't have any kids.
No,
but
that-
you don't have to have kids. It's when they just like
It's like the kids' version of pop songs.
Let
yeah,
the joke fall flat.
It's pop music.
Let the joke fall flat.
Or do you think they listen to
There wasn't even a B there?
just music about underage fucking?
R. Kelly.
I don't know, man. I gotta.
He took me there with SPM.
I never.
You never thought about it?
I'm gonna pass on the kid
Never
fucking
mind.
question.
You're a granddad. You like, I don't have time to be thinking about this shit. Yeah. No, I remember seeing you on all that stuff, though,
Yeah,
man.
but that's the thing. You got to be careful. I tell a lot of young comics. It's like, Carlos Mencia is one of my best friends.
Right. I know you
love
guys
that
are
dude.
buddies.
And I met him in '92, and he had a reputation of stealing jokes. So
Well, here's the thing
when
about-
I went on the road with them, like the first two.
Here's the
2
thing
years-
about Carlos. Here's why people like Carlos piss me off. This is what pisses me off. Because Carlos does steal. That Cosby joke is fucking stolen.
Man.
Inarguably, I'll look you in the face. I'll look Carlos in the face. Nobody can argue that. However, Carlos is also a really good fucking comic. So when you're capable of being really good and you go out and take some shit, that's what makes me mad. Like, bro, just fucking write the jokes you're capable. I like the shit you write.
Oh my God, dude! In his first years, Rob, I don't know if you saw him, but he would just do stuff about his family. He's got 17 brothers and sisters.
And then he started doing shit about Cosby's family, and he lost me.
Well, that was. That was like, because I met him in '92.
I dealt with the same
Well,
shit.
he didn't do
that
Cosby
joke was-
off stage.
No,
I
but that was like 14 years later when that happened. So I was like,
I went through the same
like,
shit with
damn,
Ralphie,
like-
by the way. The same shit with Ralphie. Supporting him, being his friend, same accusations, same shit I got mad at. There's a Vic Henley joke I still can't defend
bro,
to this day. But I watched.
I haven't told too many people this, but when I went to LA and I saw Ralphie, I had to talk to him. I was like, Ralphie, come here, bro. Like Ralphie, I said, you need to come here, bro. And yeah, I told Danny. Danny's the only person that I told, but I was like,
But just out of anyway.
You told him to come there, but he couldn't. He couldn't move.
He
was
couldn't
just
move an inch.
Couldn't
no, that fucker had to walk. I was like, hey, bro, he knew I was mad. I was like,
Funny
you
you
need.
made.
No.
Yo ass
I was gonna
waddle,
make
motherfucker.
I was gonna make a walk upstairs. So I told Lana, no, this fucker's gonna go upstairs. I'll be behind you. I'll push, fucker. Like, we gotta
Burn some
talk.
calories.
We gotta discuss this, bro.
Shit, I gotta tell you.
Yeah, I did the same thing. I got him in the hallway of the laugh stop when he fucking did. He did like a Hicks bit word for word.
Man, and
And
yeah.
the same thing. It's like, dude, you're funnier than that. Why the fuck are you doing that?
So frustrating.
Yeah, they're chilly.
But
And Rafi was funny. Like
Hey,
he said he didn't need to do that.
Man, sometimes people do covers. You ever go see a band? You're like,
Yeah, but
oh,
they
did
say-
a fucking,
they say
bro.
that, like-
Chris Cornell sung a
Yeah,
fucking.
but they tell
what
you
song?
it's a
Who
cover.
he sung?
yeah, he's saying a Michael Jackson
He
song.
sung a Michael Jackson
He-
song.
yes.
He didn't say.
Right?
Here's
But-
something I just wrote.
Yes, nobody had to confront him on stage to make him admit
No,
that he
all
didn't
I'm saying
write.
is this: when we see somebody go up and do somebody else's bits,
You hit him with a
just
beer bottle.
treat it as an homage.
No, no.
Fuck
Well, the
no.
upside is I'm gonna go do all of Trey's
Yeah.
27 minutes. I'm gonna go.
Okay,
Can I just have it?
You can have it. I
Can I
have an
watch-
hour and a half or more left.
Why? He's been headlining El Paso.
Sure.
You can do it. It's fine.
I'm not gonna do your material, Trey.
I know, because you don't want to pay homage to me.
That's also that. That's a motherfucker.
I would now like to do an homage of Trey.
You know
the
what?
fucking Temptations coming out. We'd like to do this song we heard by a guy in a bar. Yeah. Get the fuck out of here.
Look, this is now social media era, so this is badass. Because Rob, we used to hear shit. Different comics do
Yeah.
same stuff, coming to the laugh stop and like
But because nobody could tape
Somebody's
it.
shit.
nobody could tape.
Because you had to come in with one of those shoulder-mounted fucking Angel Salazar cameras.
But every now and then, Slade, you could look at somebody and be like, "Oh, that's his."
Yeah.
Okay.
100%.
That's his joke.
You would see a lot of Hedberg where it would be like an old Hedberg, like a Hedberg B-side you didn't know, and someone would say it, and you just go, man, the cadence and the material.
Everything on there says that person.
Yes.
100%.
You can just tell.
Yeah, big time.
I couldn't go tell your jokes. There's cadence and tone.
Yeah, I mean,
And then look, bro, BET. You watch BET? They used to
Too
do.
much of it.
They used to do like a whole show of people doing the same joke.
yeah, I've even talked about this.
Like,
the
so-
whole show.
the
Like,
whole show.
Hey, this show is about roaches.
Yeah.
You would
Same
see.
Yeah.
fucking joke.
Some-
Did mama
Somebody
whoop
would
my
do
ass?
this.
Ooh, my mama used to whoop my ass. Ooh, my mama used to
Yeah.
whoop my. Did your mama used to
The
like
whole
the whole
shit.
show?
I told you the story. Was it Daryl Wright? Did I tell on the podcast? Well, Daryl Wright. I think he's in New York now. Do you remember Daryl? He was a Houston comic for a while. I was on a show down in McAllen. It was a Rob Jenkins show.
Okay.
And you weren't there. I do remember. I know that. But it was mainly a lot of black guys and like 2 Latino. And it was at the big, what's that big civic center? Was it the Civic Center?
The Villareal.
The what's the name of it? Yeah, the big.
Yeah, it's
The Salina Center.
The wall crosser.
No, in McAllen, right?
In McAllen.
No, it was the Villareal.
Yes.
That's what it's
yes.
called.
So it held like 2,500 people or
Yep.
something. Yes.
Yep.
This thing is packed, right? All these black comics ready to go up. Daryl shows up. He thinks he's on the show. And Rob is like, bro, no. And Daryl's like, I drove down here. Like, this.
Holy shit.
And I'm supposed to, you told me I was on the show. And you know, for Rob Jenkins to fuck up a booking and triple, quadruple, quintuple book somebody was nothing.
Yep.
So he was like, well, man, I can get you 5 minutes if you want that. And Daryl's like, you see him and he's like, he
All
looks
right.
around. He goes, all right. He goes up on that stage. He goes, I only got 5 minutes. He goes, it means I got no time to talk to y'all about being broke in the hood. I got no time to talk to y'all about government cheese. He goes, which means if I had a bunch of jokes about beating your kids, I wouldn't even have time to tell. He starts blowing every premise. Every premise. He's just burning them. Because that would be hack if I was just up here talking about some shit like that. If I was just beat your kids. Who the fuck does that? That would be some shitty
God.
For 5 minutes, he burns every premise. He goes, I'm out of time. I got to go. Y'all enjoy the rest of whatever the fuck this show is. And he walks out of the dude, it was amazing. Because nobody had material after that.
Yeah.
Damn.
So it wasn't strong enough to power through him burning the goddamn
Bro,
premises?
it was what you saw. That same, everybody
The same
showed up
shit,
with the
yeah,
same
yeah.
set list and he just did it.
Yeah.
In 5 minutes.
We all got the same 5.
God damn. And then right after that, you see BET Nightly News with Jackie Reed.
And bro,
I swear to God.
in the 90s when I started, OJ jokes. Everybody
had OJ jokes.
I was like, oh my God. I was a dude at the Comedy Store because I'm not there. I know all them fuckers. They all know me. I was a dude sitting there watching every fucking body. I'd be like, hey man, they didn't laugh at that joke because what's his name already did it, but you laughed at it. and then the next time, hey man, you did the same joke.
There was,
It wasn't-
Ron Goldman is the son or the dad of the guy OJ killed, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Ron Goldman.
Yeah.
Ronnie G.
Yeah. Fucking Jay Leno in like 2006
Still did an OJ joke.
Did an OJ joke, right? 20 years later, 50, whatever. And Andy Huggins I was with Andy Huggins when he saw it. And he turned to me and he goes, oh, for God's sakes. He's doing an OJ. God, Ron Goldman's going to let it go before fucking Jay Leno.
We gotta.
And I thought that was the funniest. The man has a life. Let him get on with his life. That's what
We got to take a quick break. We're coming right back. More Whiskey Brothers podcast with Juan Villareal in just a moment.
Question? Comment? Just need to vent? Email us at podcast@praisewhiskey.com.
They're not jokes, but I'm now curious if you have a point of view.
Yeah, I'll tell you.
That you
From
think?
my 28-year-old perspective.
Yes. How old?
How old are you when
How old
OJ happened?
would you have been?
I was like 4 when he got.
So
let
you
me
have
see.
No
I
memory
was,
of no memory of watching the
when did they
chase.
stop?
Trial
him.
was in 90.
94.
94 was
I
the
was
trial.
2 when the trial happened, and I was 3 when he was released.
Wow. Oh, wait, 3 when he was released.
Yeah, the trial went almost a year.
Yeah, it was a
So
long
wait, so you
trial.
were you born when the
This is
actual
another
chase happened?
OJ joke that I remember Joe Torre doing. He was like, "Man, y'all realize in 5 years it's gonna be 2000?" And he was like, "Yeah, I remember 2000 very specifically because the OJ trial was still going on." It's a joke on how fucking long it was.
Jesus.
Boom! Fuck those jokes. That was on Def Comedy Jam, which I
Joe Torre,
ton of
not Guy
action
Torre.
to. No, Joe.
Okay.
That guy. Yeah.
So were you born when when the chase happened? When the murder happened?
Yeah, I was on my dad's lap. We were watching the NBA Finals, watching
Yeah.
the Rockets
Yeah.
versus the Knicks,
Yep.
and they were like, "Breaking news!" And you see over here to the side,
Yeah, they had the game
OJ's
in one
running
corner.
the fuck away.
They had the game in one corner, and OJ,
Which was
And the
which
white
was,
Bronco
which was the
hauling ass.
which was the big picture.
The OJ. The game was they moved the
They
game.
moved the game small.
That's what I'm asking.
Yeah.
That's the,
Yes.
they moved the
And
Yeah.
people started complaining and calling, and then they what do you
Well,
call it?
because-
Are we back on?
yeah.
Oh god damn!
that's
and then Houston.
Do that nigga's joke. I didn't know we was on.
And I just talked to Joe, man. We golfed together.
Motherfucker. Fuck him. He did soft porn.
we did soft porn together.
did.
You credit it. What like you
On a
did
show
his?
called
You didn't.
Zane's Chronicles.
Wait,
I was
what?
like, what the
No, I like Joe.
No, that lasted forever.
Joe's
bro.
a good guy, but he did soft porn. That's worse than stealing jokes.
If you're, hang on, though. If you're soft porn as a dude, you don't expose anything, right? Like
nah,
you
you don't
just,
expose anything.
you
but-
just present.
But your
It's your ass.
chest.
You just around the
Now
neck.
you got ass.
chest, ass, and abs.
Yeah,
That's all
around the
fucking-
naked chick. Come on, I do soft porn.
I guess. But no, I'm just fucking around. Wait, you were saying something though.
Oh, I said I do soft porn.
No, you were asking him something. Of course,
About
you do.
OJ?
You do soft porn every night here. What were you?
Oh wait, no,
asking him?
we were going to ask you. You thought OJ didn't do it.
I don't think.
You think he was there?
I don't think he did it. I just think he was there for this reason.
What is he, a
There's-
fucking ghost?
Like a cuckold? Like was this?
Right in cuckold murder?
Yeah.
There's one detail specifically that kind of to me that raises that question.
I'm going to need a drink.
The waiter guy.
Kato?
No. The guy that was
Goldman.
murdered.
Oh, Kato's a waiter now.
The Goldman. But the Goldman kid, when they find him, right, his knuckles and shit is pushed back. Like he's
Like
been
a declawed
no,
cat?
He was
meaning
fighting for his life.
He was fighting for his life.
Or maybe
so
he punched the
whoever
wall out
they
of
were-
anger like white people do.
All right, but whoever he was hitting, they should be
Sheetrock.
fucked up. But when they find OJ, nothing.
Right,
No
because
bruises, no lump, no nothing.
yeah, let me
Does he
explain
hit
to
like
you.
a woman?
No, because here's exactly why. This
is
is
funny to see
exactly
the white
this is
perspective
exactly
of
what a
this.
fucking angry white dude does.
Okay.
Instead of punching something that can get him in trouble, like his wife or fucking OJ, a big 6'5" football player motherfucker, he goes, "I would, but," and then he punches the kitchen wall and storms out. That's why his
Well,
knuckles was fucked up.
Okay, all right, that's a theory, but it's a
Is
fucked
it?
up theory.
Is it?
Yeah,
But his face is stabbed up. So he's in front of somebody.
Mm-hmm.
And for his knuckles, he's obviously, if his face is stabbed up, that means you're here. You're in some sort
it
of
is hard to stab me in the face from
It's-
behind.
Yes, it's hard for me to
Yeah.
and I'm turning and punching the walls. I'm getting
Right.
stabbed.
We're not Mortal Kombat characters.
But he whooped
You're not
somebody's
Cabal.
ass. But when they find OJ, there's nothing on. That's why I don't
well,
think.
so you, who
Okay,
killed?
look, let me fix. I watched the whole trial. I read all their
Yes.
books. Me and Christopher
And you're in
Darden.
your 50s.
Me and Christopher Darden talked. I did a show at Fat
golf with
Tuesday.
this nigga too?
No, but he was there. The Shaq was there, whatever. And I said, "This Christopher Darden. This Christopher Darden. Like everybody, the
Yeah.
OJ prosecutor. Like, the nigga that was fucking Marshall Clark.
Yeah.
I said that.
Why would you
and-
show us the house nigga?
That's
That's weird as shit. Here's Samuel Jackson.
No, well, but after the show, he wanted to meet me. He wanted to talk to me.
Yeah.
And I was like, "What's up?" I said, "I read your book. Sorry about your brother. You know what I mean? Because his brother, whatever." And we talked, and I was like, "Y'all would just like y'all learn what y'all did wrong now, man." But it was just crazy.
Yeah, that y'all
I'm like,
lost,
why didn't y'all ever bring up the glove? Because if they said Mark Furman planted the glove, but before Mark Furman planted the glove, nobody knew where OJ was.
Exactly.
So if OJ was having dinner or doing something and then the glove was there, Mark Furman was going to guilty him motherfucker. Like, wait a minute, OJ's having dinner. They didn't know where he was. They
Yeah.
didn't know where he was when he found the glove. So that the whole thing is like, okay, OJ did it. Like
Of course he fucking did it. Big murderous ass, murdering motherfucker.
But I'm just saying for him to say that, and he did the tape, whatever, he might have been racist, whatever, but he didn't take that fucking glove and go plant it over there. That was OJ.
I don't think he did it, but I do think he was
So
at
who
the
did
crime
it?
scene.
Who did it? Just he
I
hired a
don't
homeless
know.
dude for
I
fucking
think-
3 bananas and fucking
I just think
$24.
all of those theories of he had some fucking help. He definitely had some help.
What?
The murder that
He's
was
a fucking monster.
no, the
He
murder
can
that
rip the
was
door off a fucking bank.
The murder that was committed, he had help to do that shit. It just from the
Wow,
time
you're
frame-
mad one of your heroes is
OJ my motherfucking hero.
Yeah,
Am I
right?
old as y'all?
Yeah,
No.
yeah,
I
what
did
the
not root
fuck?
for the fucking 72 bills,
Yeah,
Slade.
you're your hero from Naked
Fuck,
Gun
the only
movies.
thing I know about OJ was that he was a murderer. I found out he played football later.
I don't know why he's
My
your hero.
goddamn hero. He's not my hero. I'm just looking at
which
the
part of his
details
life
of the
you
case.
I don't know which
got
part of his life you want to
jersey in the
emulate.
car, bro.
Right?
No, he said he was your hero from the Naked Gun movies.
That's what he was, Naked
of his-
Gun.
because of his comedic timing
Yeah.
and his abilities. Yeah,
Like I said, I don't know. I don't know what it
No,
was.
I'm just looking at the details of what I found out, I was just like,
Yeah, but that glove thing, like Mark Furman, nobody knew where he was, and for him to put that glove there, that would have been highly risky.
yeah. That part is all.
Yeah,
But
but
Why can't OG be a murderer and Mark Furman's a racist piece of shit?
Right?
No, he
It
is.
definitely can
exactly.
be both.
Yep.
I just don't think I don't know. It just seems like
Not a thing OJ would do.
not about OJ. It just we don't really murder that brutally.
Do we?
That was personal.
This is on the color thing.
I watched Law and Order, bro. That was personal.
Yeah, it was
Law and
that
Order?
one. Yeah, I watched Law and Order. That was personal.
Okay, so hang on. Does TV? I don't watch a lot of those crime shows, but does TV show a lot of black crime as violent like that?
No.
Is there a perception?
You ever watch ID Channel?
When you watch, well, I'll answer him and then I want to hit an ID thing. Can I answer him? Because he asked me something.
But I haven't
wanna
answered to that,
answer.
but go ahead.
Okay, all right, I'll answer it. Whenever they do that, most time when when the black person did it, because it be 8 shots fired in one hit.
Yeah.
So it'd be a big inaccuracy.
Sideways. Right.
But yeah, but it'd be something like that. It's most times gunshot. The severe shit where it'd be like we found
this guy in the chimney.
Yeah,
Where
we
you're just
found
like-
semen and a beheading. We like this is a white crime. Like we
Got
normally don't.
an apple shoved up his ass.
We too impatient to saw somebody.
and his
There's all
hand was
kinds
in
of
the
murder
garbage
shows.
disposal.
Yeah. There's all kind of murder shows,
ID?
Forensic Files, ID Channel.
Yeah.
If you watch A&E, like all the Forensic Files and ID Channel, it's white murder. It's like a husband killed a wife killed, and they're all white people.
100%, 100%.
Because and I want to get this job. The guy who writes the titles for the shows on ID Channel.
Oh, yeah.
Because it's like swamp murders.
Yeah.
And so they got to find 20
All
murders.
white locations.
Yeah, they got to
and
find
shit.
20 murders.
Hobby
about
Lobby
swamps.
murder.
Yeah. It's like the fucking monster next door.
Right.
And it's always a white chick who poisons everybody.
Convenience store perils.
So all the white on white crime is ID Channel. If you watch A&E's fucking First 48, it's all some black guy
crime.
that got shot.
Yeah, it's all shot.
Yeah,
It's all shot.
They got like 6 shots, okay, and they have to bullshit some Sherlock Holmes mystery about who fucking shot it. And you know it's his next door neighbor.
Are there
It's
Latino murders?
Oh, yeah.
Like that where it's like we don't know what happened. He went out on a holiday and a bullet fell out of the sky.
Yeah, they're interviewing 3 people on 48 hours, you know, the first 48. And Sweet Pea did it. It was all Sweet Pea.
It was all you know exactly. Yeah,
it's one nut. Go over to his house. It's all one nut. So they go to the fight and they have to bullshit this mystery, you know, for
Everybody
45
knew
minutes. And so they had to put 8 different murders in the same hour.
Yeah, my friends call me One Nut.
In the first hour, we went to One Nut's house. And he, like a fucking idiot, didn't ask for an attorney.
And then
your
Mike
voice
Epps-
too low for him.
Oh,
to
is
have
it?
one nut. He got one nut. The testosterone's low.
Yeah, you know we was over there.
They was outside the convenience store.
Motherfuckers rolled
And I don't
by.
want to take his joke, but Mike Epps says, and all the episodes end the same. They all end with him smoking a cigarette.
Yeah. I see 3 murders.
Yeah, he's always smoking a cigarette.
Yeah, so he did it.
You like he told. He finna tell like a motherfucker.
And just would somebody shut the fuck up in these interviews? Say I'd
Listen,
like an attorney. And the fucking show's over.
I'm gonna tell
There's
you.
no show.
I'm gonna tell you
First
something.
48 should be a compilation of just 5-minute snitches.
Right?
It shouldn't even be stressed out it should just be, hey bro, this person told 5 minutes, this person told.
Yeah.
They tell so fucking quick.
Dude,
Yeah, they
it's
rat on everybody so fucking quick. They have to bullshit. They have to show the fucking detective at his desk eating a fucking donut, trying to look up Sweet Pea's
All
fucking
this shit.
fucking
They don't tell you
mugshot.
these niggas told on the ride to the goddamn precinct.
Yeah.
If they showed the show like it really happened, we'd be watching this shit on fucking TikTok.
Yeah,
because it'd be the
exactly.
cop going, you go to jail for 40 years. That was Peanut and
Yeah,
One
yeah.
Nut.
And that's-
Peanut, One Nut.
Yeah.
They did this shit on Friday
It should be
outside
called-
the convenience store
it
at
should be called-
3:37. That's exactly what happened.
It should be
And then
called
they-
the first 48 seconds.
He texted me, look, at
fucking-
3:37,
Yeah.
I just shot the dude.
Yeah, what's your email address? Let me
That
forward these to you
motherfucker
real
is
fast.
dead.
We running.
Hey, go next week on
Smiley
the
face,
first.
fucking emoji, fucking eggplant.
He had to do it with the water gun because they got rid of the real gun. But you know the emojis.
Yeah.
Well,
That motherfucker is dead.
Why they don't text homie when they tell, bro, you going to jail? No, they don't even know I did it. I just told them.
Yeah.
You know, there was when
I read it chapter and verse.
I had a
Fucking, they going, motherfucker.
chapter and verse.
That's what you do,
Yeah.
man. That's smart. You just text, hey, we know you did it, and shoot it out to 30 people, and
Yeah.
the first two motherfuckers start running. That's what you question. Like,
You know what? First 48, I don't know if they have any current episodes. I just feel like it wouldn't work now because, or not say it wouldn't work now, but just too many people stunt so hard.
Right.
So you just have to check somebody's IG story.
Oh, yeah.
And it'd be, I just murdered him, no cap. Just like, it's fucking Lil Clyde. We already know. Lil Clyde _ get these hoes. It's him.
I remember we had this is fucking a million years ago in Beaumont. Me and some buddies got jumped for a fucking cell phone, and this is like the old big ass brick phone. But I knew one of the dudes from high school. Like they came out and they like it was 3-on-3, and they fucked my buddies up. Like you've never seen two fucking corn-fed white dudes go down like this in your life. One of them got his leg slammed in the door. But I got the little one. The big one recognized. He was like, fuck. But they still snatched the phone, and I put the little one in a little child. I had him down like this. The other two got away. The cops show up, and I still got the little one. Dude, the cops called my buddy's cell phone that they stole. And it just rings and rings and rings and rings and rings. And then the cops got my buddy, the dude who I knew from high school, they got his number out the little one. And they called it immediately, right afterwards. It rings. And he goes, hey, man, what's up? And the guys go, this is the Beaumont Police Department. You're just here. Fuck.
It's like Sherlock Holmes doesn't work now. You know, he comes on a dead body. Oh, yeah, sure.
Whoa, he comes on a dead body.
Oh, no, he comes
was that a Freudian slip, you necro fucking philiac?
Comes upon a dead body. He's like, oh, yes, good to smell that. Oh, yes, that's amber that comes from Southeast Asia. I'm like, hey, motherfucker, no, it's on IG.
Yeah.
Just confessed.
Right here.
It's literally he live streamed it.
Oh, yes, these mosquitoes can only be found in the South Pacific.
You don't need to pull this.
Fuck you. This is
DNA off an apple out of a dumpster 6 blocks away. We have him. Yeah, he's fucking on
he's
Facebook right now.
Ooh, the game is afoot.
Two new
No,
posts,
it's not. The game's not afoot. It's over. We got the motherfucker.
Y'all been robbed before?
Like
You know, like you were saying,
yeah,
like that.
multiple times,
Bro,
Just
I
by
never
Ralphie
get it.
May.
This motherfucker that's supposed to be my cousin. His name is Aaron McKenzie. This motherfucker robbed me, broke into my house and robbed me, and then invited me to his house to check out his new shit. Bro, I swear to God, it's not.
Did he even bother spray painting it?
I go over to right like a bike.
Yeah.
I go over to his house. He was like, "How my place look, cuz?" I was like, "Familiar, nigga. This is all my shit. This is all my
It's
shit."
like I can find my way around here with my eyes closed.
Man, we argued for 35 minutes. I had to just be like, he got me.
Wow.
He got me. He took everything.
I can't figure out the remote. Look, I
got
it. What do you think out my fridge? I mean the fridge. I mean your fridge.
He's got a mug that says "World's Best Trade."
This ain't your shit. It's a picture of me.
Me and my wife
Took the family mural.
That was over our couch. It's the day we got
You
married.
turn on the TV. Who's still watching Netflix? Trey.
Bro,
Trey.
that is high. I'm not kidding. It had my mom's account. He go to check the shit. I see laundry. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck?
Trey sounded like one nut over here.
This is us.
We got it. We do have to. We gotta go.
She texted me the password, brother. Y'all faked out.
I admit I stole her account. Yeah, that's all.
That's all I stole.
Easy to find at only. Hang on, wait. At number one. Fuck.
only Juan V.
Only one V. At only one V. I was gonna get there. We're the Whiskey Brothers. Easy to find online at Praise Whiskey. We're all
See
on there
you
under our
Saturday.
names. Saturday at Rudyard's. Juan, you should come hang out. We're gonna be there. We're gonna be drinking.
here.
So cheers to all of y'all. We'll see the rest of you soon. Peace.
They don't want no problems. Nah.
Music provided by Scarface. Thank you for listening to yet another excellent episode of the Whiskey Brothers Podcast, the world's funniest podcast ever. The Whiskey Brothers Podcast was made in America by Americans, mostly in and around the Houston area. All content copyright the Whiskey Brothers. This concludes our broadcast day. Goodbye.